Okay, so in the last part, we talked about the church is responsible to manifest God's kingdom in a fallen world. And I forgot to mention a point on that. Um, excuse me. It's not just, when it says the light right here, you're the light of the world. And then it says, let your light shine. The reason the world is fallen is because the ways of the world, the nature that we have is fallen. If we're in the world, we have a fallen nature. But if you're in Christ, you have a new nature. Okay? And that's where the light comes from. The salt is the taste, but the light is something you see. It's visible. What do you look like? What do your actions look like? And it's not about working to be saved and all these things. My car doesn't drive around on 4 tires and have a steering wheel to become a car. It does that because it is a car. Likewise, we don't manifest righteousness and obedience to Christ to become saved. We do it as a side effect of being saved. Okay? And so the world is fallen because their nature is fallen. The nature is base. It's animalistic. It's things that don't glorify God. But see, now here's the real travesty is that we follow by our fallen nature the ways and the things and the deeds and the acts of Satan. And he has one chief desire, and that one chief desire is to take anything that God has ordained or made or created, whatever, and defile it. And so he gets us to choose to defile the image of God in us as an affront to God, and yet at the same time we suffer the penalty for falling for it. And he knows that because he's just evil. It's kind of like someone who intentionally, gets down on their knees behind someone, and then they get on the other side and push him over. He does both. And then when you fall, and let's say you're wearing a suit or something that you couldn't get dirty, unless if you got it dirty, you get killed. He'll get down and trip you, and so you fall, and then when you get dirty, you say, hey, he's dirty, he needs to be killed. I mean, that's just how evil the devil is and his demons. And so people who manifest this kind of evil by nature is proof of the fallen nature of man. So it's a 2-part thing. You have a taste. There's an effect that is caused when you put salt in something, in a beverage or in a food or something. It molecularly changes it. So there's saltiness where there was not saltiness. Okay? And salt doesn't have to do work to be salt. Salt doesn't have to work its way into being salt. Salt just is. It just has saltiness comes with it because it's salt. Likewise, light automatically drives out darkness. Light is visible in darkness, and enough light overcomes darkness. And if the light that is within us is Christ, then that darkness should shine super bright. LED lights and all that stuff can't compare to the sun.